What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Welcome to another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, we're gonna take a look at top 10 ways to prepare for the new update that's coming up in the future. In case you have been living in a cave, the game developers have released a brand new video on their YouTube page talking about all the things that are going to show up in the future. It is so exciting. Today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to prepare for these new features. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more content, turn on that bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get into it. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, this is Season 2 T1. In case you didn't know, the game developers just dropped a hot new video on their YouTube page. A roadmap showing what is to come in Call of Dragons. All I can say is, it is very exciting. Today, gonna show you exactly how to prepare for these new updates, everything that you need to save up. The video is going to be divided into a bunch of different topics, different chapters. You can skip to a specific topic that you really want. Share the video with your Alliance teammates who you think might find the information very useful. Now we're gonna begin the video by talking about the new season. What is going to happen next season? So let's go to the calendar over here and we see what's gonna happen to our season. Actually, we check out the season quest. We go to the reward section and as you can see here, we have 16 days left before our season comes to an end. Are we going to be going to a brand new season 3 or are we going to be playing in the season 2 map? Now, if you guys remember correct, in the previous patch notes, they say that they have redesigned the season 2 map. So that is where we are going. We are going to be playing in the season 2 map Belleron, a redesigned version of the new map. Now we should expect at least 2 Generation 3 heroes showing up, a pair of Generation 3 heroes. It could be new archers, it could be new mages, it could be new infantry, it could be new cavalry. As of right now, all the players are expecting 2 brand new archers. Hopefully that is the case. In terms of season preparation, what should you be doing right now? We have about 16 days left before the season comes to an end. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you do the season T1 choice artifact chest. So this event is currently running in Call of Dragons right now. It is known as the artifact throwback. Make sure you get the chest that comes with this artifact event at 100 pulls. When you do 100 draws, you will be able to pick one of these artifacts. Who knows, it could even be able to let you pick a Generation 3 hero. So that is something that you need to do right now before the artifact throwback event comes to an end. The next thing you want to do is make sure you save your universal token. This one can be used to exchange, it can be used to upgrade heroes from Generation 3. The G2 tokens are not going to work on Generation 3 heroes. Therefore, you need to save your universal gold tokens to upgrade those new heroes when they show up in the new update. Now we are also expecting a brand new war pet system. I'm going to be talking about war pet in another chapter in this video. I think the war pet system might come with the next update and it's going to be so exciting. Make sure you check out the war pet section of this video because I'm going to show you guys some juicy stuff and how you can prepare and be on top of your game. One of the most exciting new features coming to Call of Dragons is going to be the new Season 3 map and new faction. You heard that correct, guys. We will be getting a new faction in Call of Dragons. As of right now, you can only see 3 different factions. When the faction update shows up, this is going to turn into 4 different factions. We will be able to pick one out of the 4 different factions. It is going to be awesome. Now, as of right now, the game developers are still in the development stage. They are calling it the Ancient Oriental Mythology faction. I don't know what the name is going to be, but it's about ancient Oriental mythology stuff. That should be exciting. Now, the new faction is going to come with the new Season 3. They are designing the Season 3 to be very playable with the new faction. It could be the dwarves. It could be something different. So get ready. Now you should be ready for this new faction by doing a few things in your account. As of right now, you should make sure you train the correct troop types. That way you don't fall behind when this new faction shows up. So we're gonna go to my legions and I'm gonna give you a small guidance on how you can train troops in the game. Now there are so many things coming in the game, like all the troop types here are going to be very useful. I would suggest if you want to like specialize in a single troop type, maybe you should do that after season 3. But for now, I would recommend if you're someone who spends in the game, maybe try to have at least 1 million for each troop type that you see here. That way when the new faction comes, you can switch to that faction and just enjoy all the troop types that you have. For example, you could have 2 million archers and then a few mages. Then the new faction is going to be geared towards mages, and then your archers are not going to be super effective. Now the new faction could have like super awesome archers but weak mages, which is why you need to delegate your speed ups properly. Try to go for at least 1 million troop type. 1 million troops for each troop type. I think that's going to be better. For me right now, I'm going to be training a lot of Vestals. I'm going to push my Vestal count to maybe 1.5 million because when the new faction comes around, I'm going to switch and I'm going to lose my Celestials. Who knows, the flying unit of the new faction might be weak. So I need to make sure I ramp up my Vestal count and bring it all the way up. Now we have got the confirmation that the new faction is going to show up. And I think the new faction is going to come in Q3. I don't think it's going to come in the next season. It's going to come in Q3. So let's wait and see. Next season, we will be playing the season 2 map, I believe, with at least 1G3 hero pairs. So that's what we should be waiting for the next season. To prepare for the brand new faction, you need to do the following for your account. When we go to the inventory, this is the bag. There are a few things that you need to save here. Make sure you save a lot of gold keys because these gold keys are going to be very useful with the new faction. They will be adding at least 1 legendary hero and 1 epic hero with the new faction. Therefore, make sure you save as many gold keys as possible. Now, you should also save some of your universal artifact keys as well. Who knows? They could also bring at least 1 brand new legendary artifact for the universal artifact compendium. Therefore, to prepare for the new faction, you need 900 keys. You need to save up as many keys as possible. You need to save us as many universal artifact keys as possible. You need to train as many mages as possible because you're going to switch from one of your favorite factions and go to the new faction. It could be different. So this is how you should prepare for the new faction. Finally, the home kingdom and the cross-server migration is going to be coming to Call of Dragons. As of right now, the game developers have confirmed that the home kingdom is going to be introduced in the game in the month of May. And then in quarter 3, which is somewhere around July, September, the game developers are going to be launching cross-server migration. You should be able to migrate from one server to the next. This is going to be a game changer for this game. Now, there will be plenty of Behemoths in your home kingdom. Now you can get like very good mana stone throughout the season, which is just awesome. Like I said, the migration is going to be in the 3rd quarter. This is going to be fantastic. As of right now, to prepare for the migration system, I think you should be saving this kind of currency from your Alliance store. So we have this currency here. What is it called? Alliance member points. Who knows? They could be adding some passports here. Now, take my word with a grain of salt. We could never see passports, but if I am to guess, we might see some passports here for migration. Because right now, the migration for right now is just within your division cluster, and you only use 5,000 gems. But with the migration update, I do believe we might be seeing some passport system here, if I'm not mistaken. I hope that is not the case, but you should be prepared. As of right now, save as many member points as possible. And for those of you who've played Rise of Kingdoms, you know how migration works. It's gonna cost you based on the amount of power that you have. The more power you have, the more passports you're gonna need for migration. So make sure you save up as many Alliance member points as possible. This is how you can prepare for the cross-server migration. But as of right now, the home kingdom is going to be coming in the month of May. It won't be in the next season. I believe that it's going to be coming in May. And this is some exciting news, guys. This is awesome. We will be finally able to build a super strong alliance and play with all the teammates that we want. This is going to be great. During the course of the season, the game tends to be kind of boring, so the game developers are stepping in to make things a little bit spicier. As of right now, they are going to be introducing the Tournament of Champions. I don't have more information on this, but I believe it's a way for you to like fight against other players, maybe in a 1v1 situation, and like improve your skills just to keep you happy, just to keep you playing all the time. On top of that, a few weeks ago, they did so many survey about the Roots of War, so they will be bringing so many changes to the Roots of War. They have also mentioned that they will be bringing a Roots of War tournament, which is just awesome. Now, these are two things that are going to keep everyone playing almost all the time. So what should you be doing to prepare for tournaments and Roots of War? Again, if we go back to your Legion capacity, as of right now, I would suggest you have a healthy count of troops for all the different troop types, because you never know which one is going to be the best out there. You don't want to just invest in a single troop type and then suffer with the rest in terms of this PvE events or this like Tournament of Champions. Now, as a free-to-play player, maybe you should try and have 500,000 troops for each troop type. And then when you enter Season 3, you can start like specializing in a troop type that you really want, because by then people will already know what is the best way to go. So the first way to prepare for the Tournament of Champions is, train as many troops as possible for each troop type. And Roots of War is going to be awesome. I know cavalry is fantastic for the Roots of War, and for me, I am ready. Right now, I am mastering my cavalry gameplay skills. This should be awesome when the Roots of War tournament comes out. Another thing you want to do to prepare for this tournament and the Roots of War is to make sure that you have at least one pair of maxed out heroes. I mean, you should have at least one archer maxed out. For example, you can have a Syndrion and a Freyger fully maxed out. Then for your mages, you could have Lilia and Verlin fully maxed out. That's another troop type. And then for your cavalry, you could go Theodore and Forondil fully maxed out. As you can see here, for me, my maxed out cavalry right now is Theodore and Forondil. I don't have Emrys maxed out. I don't even have Bakshi maxed out. So make sure you have at least one troop type maxed out in terms of heroes. That is if you can. If you are a free-to-play player, just keep on working on your heroes slowly in the background and just bring them up as much as you can. Now for infantry, you can do Skogul and Goresh. You can never go wrong with these two infantry, Goresh and Skogul. This should be the infantry that you focus. I would say forget about Madeline and Garwood for now temporarily. Just do Goresh and Skogul and you are good to go in terms of infantry. So this is how you should be preparing. Make sure you have like strong heroes for each troop type. Like again, you never know which one is gonna be better for fighting your enemies, so you need to be ready. The tournament should be awesome. The Roots of War should be amazing. This is going to be exciting. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, next topic of the video is going to be about our beloved war pet. Finally, the game developers are putting us out of our misery. We will be able to have 2-star and 3-star war pets very soon. This is one of the most exciting news from the future roadmap of the Call of Dragons. In case you didn't know, here are some of the things that the game developers talked about. The first and most important one goes as follows. They said skills of the same star rating and the same name can be used to improve the star rating of that skill. This is just awesome. So that was one of them. Now the second one, they said when you release a war pet, it's going to give you one of their skills back. That is guaranteed. Again, that is another game changer. As of right now, I'm going to show you how to get good value before the update comes out. I'm going to show you every possible way you need to prepare for the new war pet system. And when do I think the war pet system is going to get added? I do believe it could come with the next season, which is Season 2. I hope that is the case. So when we go here, we check out this reward section. We have 16 days. So I think with the update for the season 2 that's coming in 16 days, the game developers could make things exciting by bringing the new war pet system, which is going to be super awesome. We will be getting 2 new heroes as well for the generation 3. So I think we will be seeing a brand new war pet as well. So you should keep your eye out for that. Things are gonna get exciting in the future. So right now, let's talk about some of the things you could do. Like I said, this video is top 10 ways to prepare for the future. So I'm going to show you some important information on how you can prepare for the war pet system that's just going to drop in the next few weeks or few days. Who knows? Let's get into it, guys. All right, Warriors of Tamaris. Let's talk about the most exciting feature of the war pet that's going to show up. Now, they said you can upgrade the talent skill of your war pet. So when you release a war pet, you could get the talent skill back. It's going to give it to you for free, depending on your luck. And then you can use that talent skill with the same star rating to upgrade a talent skill that you currently have. So right now we're taking a look at Syndrion and the Night Rock. So here I have a 1-star Ravage. Now, let's say I release this pet and then I get this 0-star Ravage. Unfortunately, I cannot use this 0-star to upgrade this 1-star Ravage. As you guys remember, they said skills or talent of the same star rating with the same name. So this is a Ravage 1-star and this is a Ravage 0-star. So I cannot use this to upgrade the other one. Now, to upgrade this 1-star Ravage, I'm gonna need another 1-star Ravage to do that. And I have a 1-star Ravage over here. So this is a 1-star Ravage. Now, in the update when it comes out, I'm gonna release the pet and hope that I get this skill back. But you know, it's gonna give you skills randomly, so you don't know if you're gonna get the talent skill back. But hey, remember, we like to think outside the box. There are so many ways to bypass this system, and you should do it right now before the update comes up. This is what I mean. We're gonna go to the next topic, which is the regeneration. So the first thing you want to do is regenerate this pet. We're going to do it today. So we regenerate. The war pet is outside the city. What the heck? Who has equipped it? We got Indies. You know what? Let's try somebody different. So we're going to be doing Bertrand instead, right? So we have this Shadow Hunter right now. To upgrade this 1-star Shadow Hunter, I'm going to need another 1-star Shadow Hunter as well. So I have a Shadow Hunter here. Perfect. It has 3 skills. If I release this pet, it's gonna give me one of its skills back, including the talent as well. But I could get this one or I could get this one. So this is what you do to make sure you get the talent skill. So regenerate the pet. Okay, it's in my city. So when you regenerate the pet, just hope that the regenerated pet only have the talent skill, one that has eliminated all of these guys. That way you are guaranteed to get your talent skill when you release the pet. So we try again. Gonna keep trying. As you can see right now, I have 2. I can save this one right now. It has increased my chances of getting the talent back. So I'm gonna regenerate and hopefully eliminate this and prepare for the update when it comes out. Come on. Show me some love. Get lost. Eliminate that thing. Oh wow, this is taking forever. So it's gonna cost you a lot. And just like that, I got a legendary, unfortunately. Nope, I don't need it. I want to get rid of this one. So we're gonna do maybe 5 or 10 more regenerations. You know what? Let me just save this legendary pet. It looks beautiful. So we're gonna regenerate. Is there a way I can eliminate this? How many portions is it gonna cost me? I think you get the idea right now. So this is how you can prepare your war pets for the future. So make sure you expand your war pet slots as many as you can. The more you have, the better. Just capture as many 1-star war pets as you can, and then maybe you can regenerate them to make sure you have a very high chance of getting the talent skill back. So I would suggest you do that right now. Maybe capture a few war pets and try to eliminate everything else so that you only have the talent skill of that pet. So to continue, what will happen to push your war pet from a 2-star to a 3-star? Now, as you guys remember, they said you need a war pet of the same star with the same name. So to take a 2-star war pet to a 3-star war pet, you're gonna need to fuse 2 different 2-star war pets together. Let's say this one is a 2-star Night Rock. I'm gonna need another 2-star Night Rock to take this one to a 3-star. I don't know how many 2-star Night Rocks I'm gonna need, but it's going to be challenging. But hey, like I said, we like to think outside the box. So what you should be doing is you should be working on a couple of Night Rocks. Just turn them into a 2-star. So I have one Night Rock here. That's 1 star. And another one. Where's the other Night Rock? The 1-star. I have another 1-star Night Rock right here. So I'm gonna capture a few more 1-star Night Rock just to keep them here. I'm gonna turn this Night Rock to a 2-star. And then I'm also gonna turn this Night Rock to a 2-star because it is difficult to capture a 2-star from the map. So once I have this one as a 2-star and I also work on this one as a 2-star, I can fuse them together to get a 3-star. So this is how you should be preparing right now. Make sure you capture your most favorite war pets, 1-star version of them, and just keep them over here. You are gonna be working on them when the update shows up. And also pay attention to your regeneration. You can regenerate the pet and hopefully eliminate some of the skills. That way you get back the talent skill back as fast as possible. Now there are so many other skills as well. Make sure you expand your skill card inventory because you're gonna be using them to upgrade your war pets. This timely strike you capture from the map, it's going to be very useful for your Syndrion and Frega. You can fuse them together, turn it into 2-star, turn it into 3-star. Just remember the star rating, build as many as you can and just keep going like that. Now before the season comes to an end, when you go to the store, make sure you take advantage of this feature. Now for me personally, I will be working on my Night Rock and the Shadow Sapphire Frederick. Is it Shadow Frederick? Those are the 2 pets that I'm going to be working on the most. So I will be picking up a couple of hit weakness. I want to take this to 3-star to use with Syndrion. I'm also going to take a Viscerate to 3-star to use with Syndrion. I might also, you know, depending on my budget, maybe get some Pain Bloom just to fuse them and turn them into 3-stars. It's going to cost a lot of money. And this one also, maybe I will buy 2 of this and then maybe fuse them together to get a 3-star version. I don't know how many of this I'm gonna need to make a 3-star. I might need 3 of this to make a 3-star. So this is how you should be preparing right now. Just make sure before the season comes to an end, decide on which war pet you're gonna work on when the update comes out, and then buy the specific war pet skills that you wanna buy. Now there is one more thing that's gonna come with the new update. So let's check it over here. We have this Sapphire Frederick, right? The inheritance feature is going to be removed, which is this one right here. This system is going to be removed. The one which can allow you to inherit from one pet to the next, it's gonna be gone. So right now, never ever waste your exchange coins to like inherit skill onto a different pet. Please do not do that. You're going to waste your resources for no reason. Next season, you will be able to release a pet and get back its talent skill. And you can use that talent skill to upgrade some stuff. Now, with that being said, who knows? They might change the end of season rewards. So when we go end of season reward, we have season reward here. If you capture the dragon, this is what you get. Who knows? We could be seeing some war pet skill talents over here. Fingers crossed they do add that. That is going to be awesome. As for me, at the end of the season, I will be getting the Enduring Shadow Hunter because I'm going to be working on my Shadow Frederick. So these are some of the things that you need to do for your war pets. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is almost everything about the roadmap video that the game developers just released on their YouTube page. There are some more, but I didn't really talk about them. I decided to point out the most important ones. So if we can do like a quick summary, Make sure you have like a good troop count. We will be getting a brand new faction. I would suggest you train as many Vestals as possible, because when you switch to the new faction, you're gonna lose your Celestials. And the flying troop type of that faction might not be as strong as Celestials. So you might want to focus on training as many Vestals as possible. Bring them to a healthy count. And also to prepare for like the Tournament of Champions, maybe try to train some troops equally. Like at least have some troops for each troop type. That way you don't fall behind when there is a new meta. And it's also going to be good for the Roots of War. As for the war pets, I think I have talked a lot about it. Just make sure you capture as many 1-star as possible. Try to work on a specific war pet. And one more thing you should be doing is try to regenerate your best war pets to get 8 skill slot, because you're gonna keep working on that war pet and just make it stronger. You can turn all of these skills into 3-star skills. It is possible to do that right now, which is just awesome. The update could be here in the next season. Fingers crossed. There's also going to be some migration coming in a couple of months. So prepare some Alliance member points. Who knows? We could see some passports in the store for migration. So these are some of the things that are going to show up pretty soon in Call of Dragons. Now for me, there is one more thing that I think I'm going to talk about right now. A lot of you might be pissed off, but I think they should remove the hero reset system. We have way too many heroes in the game, and now we have reached a point where we need to use all of them on the open field. We don't have enough command points to level up all these heroes. And it's very difficult for casual players to return and play Call of Dragons, because the command point requirement every day to level heroes is not good enough to let people keep up. Right now, most people can only level up like 5 sets of heroes for the open field, and that's it. What about the rest? What are we going to do with them? They just made cavalry stronger, and we have plenty of cavalry heroes here. We need command points to level them. So I think they need to maybe eliminate the hero reset, or maybe give us different ways of leveling heroes faster. What do you guys think? Comment down below in the comment section. And that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share with your friends. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.